Gotta get back to the country, that's how I get my fix. Back to the country's what I love. Back to the country, I just can't get enough. Heading to the hunting lodge, wearing all my camouflage. You're gonna see a smile across my face. City life and traffic jams ain't really who I am. It makes me feel so out of place. I gotta get back to the country, way out in the sticks. Back to the country, that's how I get my fix. I gotta get back to the country, the country's what I love. Back to the country, I just can't get enough. Whitetail in the winter, turkey in the spring, fishing in the summertime in a cool mountain stream. Counting all my blessings from the maker up above. It's all out in the country, and it fits me like a glove. I gotta get back to the country, way out in the sticks. Back to the country, that's how I get my fix. Gotta get back to the country, the country's what I love. Back to the country, I just can't get enough. Back to the country, I just can't get enough.
Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Backcountry Assassins TV. This week we're going with the Wheeler boys as they go chasing some thunder chickens down in southern Ohio. Chris Wheeler and Chris Wheeler Jr., they've been doing this for a long time. Chris would take Chris Jr. rabbit hunting when he was 2 years old, where he'd pack diapers and wipes in his backpack and take him out and get his young son involved in hunting, which that has taken off into this absolute passion of hunting for Chris Jr., where he killed his first deer when he was 6 years old, and there's not a lot of guys, or not a lot of people that can say that they knocked down their first deer at 6 years old. But ever since then, it seems like it's been clockwork. Every year, Chris Jr. is knocking down good deer, good turkeys. He's always out in the woods, just out there getting it done. And it's nice to see a father that takes that much time into teaching his son about the outdoors and getting him involved with this, because if we don't keep our children involved in this, then the whole hunting lifestyle will die. So getting our children out there is very important to our future as hunters in this industry, to keep passing it on. Well, Chris Jr. he's a heck of a kid. He's a high school quarterback. He's big time outdoorsman. He's pretty much that all-American kid. And it's just, he's a great asset to the team. He's just an absolute great representative of Backcountry Assassins TV and the Backcountry Media Group Incorporated as a whole. I mean, it's a real honor to have him a part of this team, and he puts in the work for us. I mean, he goes out and checks his trail cameras, he does food plots, he'll hang deer stands, he'll do anything and everything involved with the actual production of this show at 15 years old. So, I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that we can't get that are 25 years old that won't put as much work in as our 15-year-old junior pro staffer will. So he's just, like I said, absolute joy to watch him grow up and turn into a man and watch him hunt, and especially his the father-son team. If Chris is hunting, then it's Chris Jr.'s his cameraman, and vice versa. If Chris Jr.'s in the stand, and his dad's up there in the cameraman stand with him. So it's just really nice to see the team together of this father-son team. All right, with youth season right around the corner, Chris Jr. gets extremely pumped up and motivated for this time of year. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's opening day of turkey, deer, rabbit, or squirrel. The kid gets pumped for opening day. And just the closer that he gets, the more animated he gets, and the more talkative, and he keeps driving us crazy is what he actually does. But that morning, him and his dad, they go out to the blind. They've been hunting this piece of property for years and years. It's actually the property where Chris Jr. killed his first deer back when he was 6 years old, and he's 15 now. But they got this farm pattern so good. They know what the turkeys are going to do. They know the pattern. They know when they're going to come out, where they're going to come out. So it's just a matter of time before the turkeys just are going to do what they're going to do. It was a beautiful Saturday morning. The weather was absolutely perfect for them. So now we're going to break away to the footage, and I hope you enjoy his hunt.
Is the product that tree stand hunters have been waiting for. It's quiet, quick, easy to use. You spend minimal amount of time on the ground. It's universal, so it can be used with all types of bows and in all types of tree stands. Limb Grip can be found at rhinoforceindustries.com or check with your local retailer. Happy and safe hunting.
If you want to tangle with the best, you've got to fish with the best. Michigan Stinger has been the industry leader in big water fishing since 1981. Family owned and operated by the pros who know what it takes to bring in the bruisers, Michigan Stinger sport fishing products will get the job done. Go to mistinger.com to check out their legendary trolling spoons, trolling flies, downrigger weights, and rod holders. See why Michigan Stinger custom painted flashers with e-chip technology are taking the fishing world by storm. Use Michigan Stinger products and put more fish in the boat.
Hey everybody, Greg Dennison here with Backcountry Assassins. Make sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This segment of Backcountry Assassins TV is brought to you by Ross Archery, The Limb Grip, Michigan Stinger, Deer Crossing Archery, and Bee Hunt Outdoors.
folks. Just completed a successful hunt down here in southwestern Ohio. Had hens in the field all morning long, and just didn't understand what was going on, but we did hear a hen later on, and we knew that she had them pinned down in the creek, bottom down to our left, and we just stayed the course. And normally in Ohio you can hunt till noon, but youth weekend they let them hunt all day long, so we knew we had time on our side, and we were just going to wait them out. And got about 3 hens in the field, and then the one hen over in the creek bottom started getting a little mouthy, so we decided just to try to make her mad, and got a little mouthy with her, and started, getting a little loud and aggressive on the calling, and changed it up a little bit because we were just soft calling, waiting our time, and then just started going into a couple of purring hen, like they're fighting, and sure enough, here come 4 or 5 birds out in the field headed our way.
You're watching Backcountry Assassins TV.
Is the product that tree stand hunters have been waiting for. It's quiet, quick, easy to use. You spend minimal amount of time on the ground. It's universal, so it can be used with all types of bows and in all types of tree stands. The Limb Grip can be found at rhinoforceindustries.com or check with your local retailer. Happy and safe hunting.
If you want to tangle with the best, you've got to fish with the best. Michigan Stinger has been the industry leader in big water fishing since 1981. Family owned and operated by the pros who know what it takes to bring in the bruisers, Michigan Stinger sport fishing products will get the job done. Go to mistinger.com to check out their legendary trolling spoons, trolling flies, downrigger weights, and rod holders. See why Michigan Stinger custom painted flashers with e-chip technology are taking the fishing world by storm. Use Michigan Stinger products and put more fish in the boat.
You're watching Backcountry Assassins TV.
All right, folks, well, there you have it. Chris Jr. put a good shot on that old bird. And, for it to be a Jake, it doesn't really matter. What a lot of people get confused is it's whatever the trophy to you. Everybody wants to shoot that 25-pound bird with a 12-inch rope and the 2-inch spurs, but that's not always feasible. That good Jake that comes in, if that's considered a trophy to you, then shoot that bird. It doesn't have to be an absolute monster. And Chris Jr. just showed that. He's killed a lot of birds over the years, and that Jake, to him, was a trophy. So he decided he was going to lay the hammer down on that old bird, and he did what he had to do. This weekend was actually an awesome weekend for the Assassins. We had 2 of us over in Kentucky, myself and Jack McKinney. We had Greg Dennison and his son Logan out in Southern Ohio as well during the youth weekend, and we had the Wheeler boys out there. But day 2 comes around, and it is just as beautiful as the day before. They get out there in the morning, they hunt the same field that they hunted the day before. They're in the same blind. Absolute exact same setup, and what happens? Here comes Big Boy, comes strolling into the field. Got a couple Jakes who decided they wanted to come over and check out the decoys first, and old Thomas, he didn't like that at all, so he goes and runs them off, and I'm not going to spoil the rest of this hunt for you. You guys are going to have to check it out for yourself, so here it is.
Hey everybody, Greg Dennison here with Backcountry Assassins TV. Don't forget to check out our great sponsors at Buck Ugly Gear. the finest casual clothing for the avid outdoorsman. You can check them out at buckuglygear.com.
Hey folks, this is Danny Pangala from Backcountry Assassins. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
No, that's a big boy.
Yeah.
That's a big boy.
Oh, yes.
That's how you do it right there, son. Give him some knuckles. That's a big boy.
Oh, yeah, baby.
That's what we were looking for yesterday.
Yeah, baby.
Boom. Serious, dude? Double? Really? Back to back day? Saturday, Sunday?
Yes. Boom. Oh, yes.
Is there a better feeling?
No, there is not. That is freaking awesome.
Congrats, brother.
Yes.
Hey folks, Chris Wheeler here, and just had a great morning in the woods as some geese do a little flyby here in the background for a little background music. Just out here in God's, great outdoors experience and hunting at its best in its youth. Turkey hunting season in southwestern Ohio, and we changed it up. Junior got a Jake yesterday morning and got that on film, and he wasn't going to take a Jake, but it was just too much to bear when they were 4 of them in front of us, so one of them had to go to the dinner table, and we actually deep fried him and ate him last night. And I told him we were out of turkey, so get another one and make it a big boy this time today. And we got the birds gobbling off the roost, and kind of sweet talked them in our direction. Was really expecting them to hen up, but they stayed gobbling, and I stayed sweet talking, and we got them start coming through the woods at us off the roost. They hit the ground and started coming through the woods, and we could tell they were getting closer and closer. And it's still only like 7:15 in the morning, so it's early. So they didn't waste too much time. But the jakes hit the corner of the field edge, about I don't know, maybe 150 yards down on the corner, and they came out, and Chris Jr. spotted them first and said, "Dad, 2 turkeys, they're coming." And I said, "Okay." I said, "Just be ready." And they came, coming in line. He had his gun up, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, they're both jakes." I'm like, "It's your call." He's like, "No, I got a jake yesterday. I want a long beard." I said, "Well, then we might have to wait, a little while. We got all day." So we watched the jakes. They came right into the decoys, and then Chris Jr. was focused on the jakes, and I said, "Hey, buddy, look behind." And here come Mr. Longbeard. Swag Daddy was coming up the field edge, and I said, the third one, he's got a rope, son. I think you might want to take him." And he got his eyes on him, and he was ready to shoot him, and I wouldn't let him. I was like, "Let him give us a little show. Give him his little, give him his 15 minutes of fame." Well, we gave him about 10 seconds of fame, and that's all Chris Jr. could take. And once he started spitting and drumming and strutting at the decoys, Junior said, "I've had about enough of that," and gave him the old Mossberg Remington Nitro 3-inch number 5s right to the face. So he's done, and we're eating turkey again. So hope everybody's having a great turkey season as we're getting to have just the start. The youth weekend tomorrow. Dad gets to hunt, so it's opening day for everybody in the state of Ohio tomorrow, Monday morning. So I'll be out here. He'll be in school with no tags left in his pocket, so he's officially a cameraman. Thanks for being a part of this, folks.
Jack and Kenny here from Backcountry Assassins. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
All right, folks. Well, there you have it. 2 birds in 2 days.
2. It's amazing.
Well, I got a bird on opening day in Kentucky. Then Jack McKinney gets one on Sunday. Chris Wheeler Jr. goes out and busts 2 in 2 days. So we got 4 birds down in the first 2 days of turkey season this
Yeah,
year.
it couldn't have gone any better for the Assassins.
No, I mean, no way. I mean, the script could not be written any better than what that was.
No.
Well, folks, next week we're going to be heading out to North Carolina, where Brandon Massey goes after North Carolina whitetail. And Greg, you actually get on the action, finally getting an episode.
I do. You guys get to see me go after my 8-day bird. It took me 8 days, but I finally got it done.
And the cool thing about this bird was Greg actually shot this bird on my birthday. So it was kind of like a little birthday present for me.
You're welcome, Dan.
Yeah, thank you, Greg. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Backcountry Assassins TV, and we will see you all next week.
You're watching Backcountry Assassins TV.
Gotta get back to the country, way out in the sticks. Back to the country, that's how I get my fix. Gotta get back to the country is what I love. Back to the country, I just can't get enough. Heading to the hunting lodge, wearing all my camouflage. You're gonna see a smile across my face. City life and traffic jams, they ain't really who I am. They make me feel so out of place. I gotta get back to the country, way out in the sticks. Gotta get back to the country, how I get my fix. Back to the country is what I love. Back to the country,